guys, welcome back to the MFRC. We're in the youth center right now and we're gonna get ready to do some pumpkin carving, decorating.
Yeah, so I'm gonna carve this little guy. We're gonna do a fun crayon one on this and then maybe some more stuff too. You'll just have to watch and find out. So I'm gonna get my apron on to avoid any mess and we'll show you what we're gonna do. So let's talk about supplies. So for mine, I'm going to do with minimal, bought supply. So I'm gonna use some knives, a good old spoon, and a picture that I found off of Pinterest. And then for this one, we're not gonna use any carving tools on it at all. We're just gonna do a blow dryer and some handy dandy crayons. You can also do some fun patterns with hot glue on it as well.
And if you want some more supplies that you can find all around, so this is comes with all these little tools that you can use. It's got some really cool patterns in there if you're not sure of ideas and stuff. So you can just tape them onto your pumpkins and carve them out. And make sure that you have some either like some plastic on your table or on your floor or some newspaper or something to catch all of the gooey pumpkin guts that are going to come out of these pumpkins.
Mm-hmm. We should definitely get a bag too to put all of the pumpkin guts in so that we don't have to make a pile on the table too. I'm gonna go do that.
Good idea. Okay guys, I think we're ready to go. We're finally figured out what we're gonna do. So we have our pumpkins and I taped my image on. I'm actually not gonna show you yet. So I'm just gonna start by cutting the hole in the top and scooping out the guts.
And I'm gonna do the same, take out all the insides and scoop the top. I'm gonna save mine though, because I'm gonna make some pumpkin seeds out of it. And then I'm gonna trace mine on with a marker and then start carving from there. So wait till the end to see what we have. This is what it looks like all clean. So I had a really tough time getting the top off of this one, and I'm probably gonna have a really tough time putting it back on too. Oh no. I'll figure it out.
It's like a jigsaw puzzle getting it back in, but you'll figure it all out. So this is what I decided to do with mine. So I'm gonna make a ghost. I'm just gonna kind of poke the holes in, and then I'm gonna go and carve out all these little pieces. So hopefully this is what it will look like.
So see you soon. All right, so it is time for the big reveal. So do you want to do it on a 1, 2, 3?
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right, so this is it. Mine's a happy little jack-o'-lantern. I don't know what else to say. Kind of cute.
Mine's a ghost, which I used one of the patterns in the book for this. So it was actually pretty easy and I followed along really well. And the tools actually from the kit worked really well, just because they're a little bit bendy too. I would actually recommend it. And that way you're not really going to ruin any of your really good kitchen knives.
Yeah, definitely. I started off with some of like the normal kitchen knives, but then for some of the smaller details, like especially the nose here and just getting in between the teeth, I did find that the tools in the kit were super helpful. So if you want to go pick up a kit, it might be beneficial, but you can definitely get it done with some kitchen tools as well.
Yeah. Good job, Serena.
Oh, good job, Jenny. All right, so now we're gonna do the final pumpkin. So I'm gonna put our pumpkins up to the side here where you can see them still. And we're just gonna work on this last pumpkin. Now this one's really nice and easy because you only need either some paint or some crayons rather than some sharp objects that are carving into it. It's also not messy because you're not taking out any of the guts or any of the icky stuff inside. You're just working with the outer stuff. So I would recommend first washing your pumpkin to get a clean canvas for starting.
Which I did already.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah. So for this project, we're gonna use some crayons, some hot glue, and a hairdryer.
So I'm gonna start by peeling off some of the paper from the crayons, just so it makes it a little easier to melt and then the paper doesn't get too hot. And then Jenny, you can pick out whatever order you wanna start blow drying these in too, so.
I like blue, so I'm gonna go with some blue. Gotta have some pink and greens and stuff like that. So you can make it whatever kind of colors that you want. If you're really into blues, you know how they, like, crayons have about 15 different shades of blue, so that's really cool. So,
yeah.
And I'm really excited to use the white pumpkin, because I think maybe the colors will show up a little bit better, but you can use whatever kind of pumpkin you want, and it's gonna be super cool.
Okay, so change of plans. That happens sometimes when you're crafting. The hairdryer is working a little bit slower than we want. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna break off little chunks of crayon, some bigger, some smaller, kind of whatever we want, and we're gonna hot glue it onto the top of here and then put it on some parchment paper or some wax, probably parchment paper. And then put it on a tray and put it in the oven and let the heat really melt it out, and then we'll show you the finished product from that.
So we're gonna get ready to put all of our crayons on with the hot glue gun. So kids, if you're, you should probably have a helper with you. Hot glue gun's really, really hot, and that glue can burn you. So make sure you either have an adult or an older sibling or an older friend to kind of help you out. So, and it also helps to have 2 people for sure. This is a 2-person craft, I think.
Yeah, definitely, I agree. Yeah. All right, let's get started.
All right. So I'm gonna put the glue on the pumpkin, and you're gonna put the crayons on.
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna start over here.
I'm gonna start with. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put the metallic one there.
Cool.
So next we're gonna head to my house to stick this in the oven. So I'll see you there when this is all melted and gooey and looks perfect.
Hey, so we're back at my house and I just stuck the pumpkin in the oven and it came out so cool. Make sure you keep a super close eye on it though, because it does melt really quick. I put it in on the lowest setting in my oven and it took only about like 3 minutes. So I'm gonna show you the results and tell me if you like it. Look at that. Doesn't that look awesome? So I put mine on tin foil because I didn't want to dirty anything. But look at those cool swirls on the side. And like these super cool swirls over here. And then my favorite is that some of the crayons that we used were sparkly. So I don't know if you can tell, but right here, look how sparkly that is. So yeah, here's a full tour. Here's the full tour of the pumpkin. I hope you like it.